Alright, so we're continuing the series of going through the Cymatics Destiny Production Suite. This is the third video. In previous videos, we went through the new Cymatics Space Reverb plugin all the way through, and an overview of the entire thing that you get from getting Destiny, and trying to secure a golden USB with all of Cymatics samples on there. Alright, want to hop in here real quickly just to say that I just found out that I did get the USB, and I'll be making a video on that very shortly. That's it. Okay, love you guys, bye. But now today, I actually realized that I haven't made a beat using any of the samples from the actual pack. So we will be doing that today, and honestly, I've procrastinated making this video for the past 2 days because every time that I go in and try and find some sort of like melody that I like, I immediately start making a beat out of it without turning on my camera. It happens to me 3 times now. It just goes to show how great the sample pack really is. There's so much in here that you can use, and it is a big procrastination for me. So let's go and get started now that I actually have the camera on and we can make a dope beat using these samples. And once again, we are not going to be going over each and every single sample in here. It would take me forever. We do have a video up right now that is going through a lot of them, so you can go check that one out in the corner. But the main thing I've been spending a lot of my time in has been the mystery tab, surprisingly enough, just because it's, you know, it's captivating. But one thing I actually have not gone into, which is surprising, is actually this guitar tab over here. Okay. Dude, like, how can you not get inspiration from this pack? You know what I mean? It's just so, like, everything in here is so packed full of stuff. I think I might be using this one. But actually, we do have the stems as well, which might come in handy. So let's go over and find the long time coming. All right, so just because this my God, I cannot speak today. All right, so it looks like this is basically just an 8-bar loop that's just repeated over and over again. So I'm not going to use the whole thing. And then just cut it up to where I think it's an 8-bar loop right there. And we should be good to go. I wonder. I actually kind of like how this is a little bit more cut up like that. Yeah, I really like that. That's really nice. And for these vocals, I know they're supposed to be very tucked in the background, but I'm actually going to be normalizing it so I can see it better, and then lowering down the volume a lot. How do they sound normally? Okay, so here's the loop that we got now after tampering with it for a little bit. Dope, that turned out really nice. And just so I don't get this confused, I'm actually going to be consolidating this again. I actually might want to make this sound a little bit more, I am talking so fast today, guys, I apologize. I actually might want to try and make this sound a little bit more vintage. That might sound pretty cool. Yeah, let's put this onto a mixer track and then go put it on a bus, and we will use RC20 right here. I know there's already some reverb on there, so this might be a bad idea, but I will try putting on Cymatics Space just so we can use the new plugin. Clean Hall is pretty subtle, but still noticeable, so let's hear how this sounds. That sounds pretty good. Okay, I'm fine with that. In what world is this brown? Like, how is this brown? That's not, okay, that's fine. It's fine. I'm actually okay with some of these being off the grid a little bit more. Makes it sound a little bit more like gritty and human. that's how the cookie crumbles. All right, so basically all that I did here for the drums, for this one right here, right, I really like what I did with this one. One thing I do when it's ever a sound like this, I like to increase the mull, which basically extends how long the sample is going to be, and pitch down the sample, just because I want more to be like atmosphere, right? So it sounds like this. Little bit more tucked in the background, pan it a little bit more as well. And then for right here, a little bit of diversity from the back 8 bars. So over here, it's the same note as over here, but I pitched up an octave. That way it doesn't get too boring. Something different happens in the next 4 bars. Because it's a very simple 808 pattern, right? And then this one thing right here is gonna make it a little bit more complex. I actually kind of like the way that sounds too. This one will be a little bit different, okay? That's fine. There's no big deal. I do want some kicks for this though. I don't want it to just be 808s. So obviously we are peaking just a little bit at around 3 to 4 dB. I will be fixing that sometime soon. You know what? We'll actually use a one shot from the new pack, huh? Mystery pack, and then one shots, and I want a guitar. All right, and then right here, I want a little bit of a strum. I think I need a new sample for this. Let's try some different instruments though. Ooh. Can I get like a different flute? That actually sounded pretty good though. Okay, I have an idea here. And then like drench it in reverb. Oh, okay, yeah, that actually works out pretty well, I think. That's perfect. That's exactly what that needed. Okay, great. I'm really curious to see how it's gonna drop, so I actually want to start splitting this by channel and doing a little bit of arrangement. But no, there is so much inspiration you can find in this pack. It's actually insane. I actually want to delay the drop and the hook a little bit. I want to actually have a verse before my hook. I know that's crazy nowadays, but that's just how I'm feeling for this track. They cut everything off after the snare right here, or start the clap, but this time get rid of the clap altogether right there, you know? Perfect. Like all that tension is being released right here, you know? It's like what happened right here? And everything coming back in is just so good. Actually, even get rid of the kicks. I like it both ways. Don't take that out of context. Yeah, that'll be good. And then we'll just get another verse going on over here. But this will actually end up being the outro instead. I actually got so distracted, I think I haven't said a word in around 10 minutes. All right, so that's just going to be one of the melody loops that we have at our disposal here with Destiny Production Suite. And there's a lot more that we could do. I mean, I could show you guys some of the beats I've been making with it. Let me go and say this one real quick. This one sounds like a Kid Leroy type beat, so I was going to call it that. So this is actually going to be a cinematic beat that I made, and it sounds, you know, of course, any cinematic beat I think of NF. The mixing needs a lot of work, I will say that right now. So so good. Like, honestly, just like how atmospheric it is, and then you come in with those hard drums. I love doing that sort of thing. As you can see, there's a lot of mixing that needs to be done, a lot of low-end clashing. Epic cinematic beats like this take the most time to mix, just because there's so much low-end and like impacts, and then you still want your kicks and your 808s to have low-end in there, or you still want to keep it dark. It's a whole method. This one right here was, this one was kind of strange. I posted on my Instagram, and it seems like some people actually liked it. I've low-key been listening to it on repeat. Took the sample, chopped it up a lot, left it in some other places, and this is what we get. So yeah, that one was fun to make. It was one of those things to where it's like, I wasn't even trying to make a beat. I legit just pulled in some random stuff and it worked out so well. And then I blinked and I had a full master track. So yes, I've been getting some comments recently about people talking smack on Cymatics, which I really don't care about. Do whatever you want, like them, hate them, which really means nothing to me. But just for me personally, like every single sample in here is usable, not only usable, but I listened to it on a preview and I can already start hearing drums and melodies, just going for like a certain like tone that I'm trying to go for, and that's what you're really paying for. Like, you could argue the fact that they're overpriced, but you do get a ton of samples here, which we're spoiled as producers right now, right? Because of companies like Cymatics, we are used to getting samples with the key, BPM, and all this other stuff for a really cheap price, if not even free. Back in the day, people would kill for samples and they wouldn't have any information about it, a melody or something like that, and it might even cost you hundreds of dollars. Anyway, I'm getting off topic and I'm ranting, so sorry about that, but this sample pack, legit to me, one of the best investments I've made as a producer. It's as simple as that. So with that being said, I think I am going to start moving on from this pack. I may do one more video about the expansion that I got for this one, because I did pay for that one as well, because I'm just so good with money. But I do have a few more videos planned that I want to do away from this this pack, so that coming very soon. But that is all that I'm going to have for you guys here today. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like down below, so it helps me out a lot, and subscribe for more future content. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.